Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie Lam, and I have Coach Justin here with me. Today we're going to be talking about tips to beating anxiety naturally. A lot of adrenal fatigue sufferers tend to have these feelings of nervousness or impending doom. And if you're one of those people, we're here to kind of talk about why. So, why do you think they have these types of feelings of panic?
Well, thank you, Dr. Carey. In the setting of adrenal fatigue, panic and that feeling of impending doom or nervousness really comes about due to one specific hormone, which is actually a neurotransmitter as well. It's called adrenaline, also known as epinephrine. Okay, and it also has a sister hormone known as norepinephrine as well. And so, epinephrine and norepinephrine are really fight or flight mechanisms inside your body that get released when your body is dealing with stress. This is especially the case for acute stress, like if you're going skydiving or base jumping, or if you're in the jungle and you see a tiger, then these are when these hormones should come out. Okay, unfortunately, in this day and age, people are kind of just used to dealing with chronic stress, and chronic stress is typically dealt with cortisol. But when you're just constantly being stressed day in and day out, your body eventually runs out of the capability to properly regulate cortisol, and so epinephrine and norepinephrine have to step into play, and that's when you can start feeling this sense of impending doom, panic, nervousness that a lot of people in adrenal fatigue experience.
And it's kind of like a seesaw balance, right? So on one side you have epinephrine and norepinephrine, and on the other side the cortisol is supposed to help balance the fight or flight and help you manage your stress. But then, like you said, when the adrenals kind of run out of the cortisol, then it's putting out way too much epinephrine and norepinephrine, and that makes your heart beat very fast. Anything that happens when you're trying to fly away from somewhere, right? So those are the feelings of why you might have the anxiety, and what are some tips to helping you deal with it. Well, the number one thing would be breathing. Why is breathing so important?
Well, breathing is just something that you can do anytime, anywhere. So it's super easy to pick up. And once you master it, it's really a lifeline to helping calm your body down. It's a special type of breathing, adrenal breathing, that activates the antagonistic nervous system inside your body, the parasympathetic nervous system inside your body. And that is what really helps to calm your body down. While the epinephrine and norepinephrine is known as, the fight or flight mechanism, because it pushes you to and stimulates your body. The parasympathetic nervous system is actually called the rest and digest system. So it's really about calming your body down, helping you relax. And so proper breathing, adrenal breathing, really helps to calm your body down that way.
And adrenal breathing is not just taking full deep breaths. It's basically trying to really figure out what type of breathing is the most calming for you. And some people, if they take full deep breaths, they actually reactivate their norepinephrine, and they feel more anxious when they do deep breaths. So finding that sweet spot of specifically where you feel the most calm in your breathing is very key. And so that's our tip number one to beating anxiety. That would be breathing. Number two is going out into the sun. Going out into the sun basically gives vitamin D, and vitamin D is also kind of like a natural steroid in your system, and it helps to calm and get things going in your cells, right?
Yeah, vitamin D, not many people think about it. When people do think about it, they kind of think about it as more for your bones and whatnot, but it actually has a really important component as far as your adrenals are concerned as well. Really important vitamin to help strengthen your adrenal function. So it is very important to make sure you get out in the sun. You don't want too much sun as well, because when you start getting too much sun, you can start getting overheated, and then that can be a little bit stimulating on your body as well. So, just enough to kind of turn a light shade. But if you're very sensitive, you do want to be careful out in the sun.
And also, so that's tip number two, going out into the sun. Tip number three would be, trying to distract yourself, whether it's going to be drinking water, whether it's going to be taking a nap. That's all very important to helping you beat your anxiety. And so those are our three tips for helping you beat your anxiety when you have adrenal fatigue syndrome.